Welcome to this week's episode of Daddies Matter 2 Off the Cuff with your girl, Brenda Brown, aka the Chocolate Child. Well, you know, this is a very, very, very special week for a very, very, very special group of guys. Some that I pretty much couldn't live 365 days without. Today is Father's Day, which is what we live for around here. We celebrate all through the year. We talk about it all through the year, but nothing is more special than when the day actually arrives and it's on a Sunday. So I do so love that. And today we have so much to go through. We got pictures, we got special guests. Hopefully some fathers will drop by just to say hi, or they'll drop by to be on the show. But whatever they do, as long as they drop by and as long as you guys understand that this show is about them. And we just want to say thank you and happy Father's Day from Daddies Matter 2 to each and every father out there who's doing it, who wants to do it, who isn't doing it, but should be doing it. To all of you, you guys are super special. And here at Daddies Matter 2, we love all of you. And you guys can always come here, you know, to find your home, to find your peace, to find a safe place just to be you. I want to thank each and every one of my fathers who participated in the show all year round. Thank you guys so very much for believing in our platform and hanging out with us and telling some stories and sharing a laugh. And most of all, thank you for being there for your kids. As being a daddy's girl, my dad's not here. Rest in peace, Daddy, but happy Father's Day. We appreciate it. We really, really, really do. And it makes us who we are, and it makes us into the adults that we are going to be. So with all the mushy stuff being said and all of that stuff out of the way, we're getting ready to do like we normally do, which is listen to the official Daddies Matter 2 theme song by Derek Cotty, Daddy Loves You. And like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed this song just as much as we enjoy playing it for you. And here we go.
Right now, you're too young to understand. They got you thinking that your daddy's not a good man. Every time he calls, he's told you're asleep. Here and there, he sends a card you never see. All you know is that your daddy's long gone, blinded by the dirt that's been thrown at him so long. He's trying hard to reach you. Someone is fighting that. He's lost his stamina, but he's still fighting back. He wants to talk to you to see how you've been. He's really struggling to reach his best friend. Don't know what else to say. I'm just a messenger. He told me to tell you, Daddy loves you. What would you do if you knew that your daddy loves you? What would you do? And if you realize all this time you've been lied to, oh, little girl, what would you do if you knew that your daddy loves you? What would you do if you knew your daddy loves you? And if you realize all this time, yeah, all this time you've been lied to. See, you don't know about the setups, restraining orders, all the strife he had to go through to see his daughter. He endured hell in the courtroom just to be with you. Traveled for hundreds of miles to spend time with you. Allow me to refresh your memory. Remember, he used to play with your fingers when you were in your baby seat. He cooked for you, and he did your hair, held you in his arms. Yes, he was there. He struggles with depression every day. Why did you take my child away? He's so confused. What should he do? So many things were said about him that weren't. What would you do if you knew that your daddy loves you? If you knew that he loves you, and if you realize all this time you've been lied to, all this time, yeah, all this time, what would you do if you knew that your daddy loves you? Oh, and if you realize all this time, yeah, all this time you've been lied to. Since the very first day he was there. Don't you let nobody tell you he doesn't care. If you only understood what's been going on, hopefully you will find out before he's dead and gone. All these pain-filled years, it's the saddest thing I've ever saw. Can you feel the waterfall? Now you know the truth about the man you used to have. Somebody out there misses you, and his name is Dad. What would you do if you knew that you loves you? Tell me, what would you do? And if you realize all would you run to your daddy? Hey, and feel his warm embrace. What would you do if you knew that he loves you? He misses you. And if you realize, you wanna know why I need to know. Cause I'm your daddy.
Wow, you know what? That one makes me feel all warm and fuzzy every single time that I hear it. And as the song was playing, are still around to give us the love that we need every day. But with that being said, shout out to Adam Scarlett. He says, happy Father's Day. All you dads, enjoy your day. Make lots of mementos with your family. Embrace this and every day spend with your families. Oh, well, shout out to you, sir. We are glad that he is tuning in. Our studio audience, if you guys make a comment, we can definitely put it on the show. So shout out to you, Adam Scarlett, and let's see who else is tuned in. So shout out to, let's go, Melly Third Martin, Terrell Lou, Roland Johnson, Todd Kennemore, John Sharp, Latavia Esmeralda Merchant. What's going on, Mrs.? Tony Green, C.L. Wilson, Virginia Coleman, Lamont Henderson, Ron McKinnon. And Latavia Esmeralda Merchant says, happy Father's Day. So thank you so much for that. And yeah, you guys, let's get started with the show. Like, I can only do so many things. Adam Scarlett says that was supposed to say memories. Okay, we'll see. We aren't the grammar police around here. So we read it like we saw it. But thank you so much, Adam, for chiming in. We're gonna bring our first dad to the screen, one who hangs out with us a whole lot, who just came back to the flock, and it's super important that he's a part of this show because he's been with us a really, 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 really long time. And that is Mr. Let me see. Why can't I do this? Why is my life so hard? Mr. Albie Fuller. What's going on? Why is my life so hard today? Like what?
Because it ain't your day. It's for the fathers.
What was I thinking? I'm like, why is my world not going the way that I want it to be going today? But it's all good. And we're gonna do a magic trick. So with that, keep talking.
Okay. Well, happy Father's Day to everybody out there. Those who are watching, those who are tuning in right now and soon to come. Yeah, I had a awesome day with my son today. We hung out on the beach for a little bit, but it got a little cloudy. So, we had an early dinner and everybody went home. And now I'm home just chilling. So I decided to tune in to Daddy's Matter Too and see what's going on. You know what I mean? got to check up on Mr. Brenda Brown over there. You know, like she said, I've been around for quite a bit of time here. Those who have, been watching for a while, and for those who are just tuning in, newcomers, scroll down her timeline past all the questions and you'll see the videos.
I am back and thank you. Yes, see how we got to work magic over here.
It's all
And
good.
I'm glad that you joined us.
Ooh.
Uh-oh, what happened? Who's over there? Who's in that shouldn't have been?
Delivery guy.
The delivery guy? Okay.
Yeah, I don't want to mess up the show, but I'll be right back. Let me come right back. I'm sorry, y'all.
No problem. See how that's how we do it around. We're gonna bring our next father to the screen, and that is Mr. Carlos Brown. So how are you, sir? How's your Father's Day working out?
It's actually going along pretty good. My parents, they just came by to say Happy Father's Day as well. I went to their house yesterday to celebrate because, like I said, had a whole lot going on over here today unexpectedly. So Dad came by, I talked to him for a little bit. My mom came by as well. So it's been pretty relaxed. But like I said, I'm out here in Virginia, nice and windy, and out here grilling as well too.
Okay. So what you grilling? What you got on the grill?
Well, what's left on the grill now is the ribs are done. So the only thing I got left on the grill right now is just the one thing that's left on the grill right now is just the chicken.
Ooh, that looks good. That looks yummy. Okay.
Yep. Yeah, so that's all I got
what
left.
What else was on there?
I had ribs earlier, had turkey burgers, had hot dogs as well. So that's what the fixings are for today. And of course, we got baked beans in the kitchen on the stove. Got potato salad as well too.
Oh man, I need to be over your house. I need to be up in your face for today.
I already said, like I said, once you come to the neck of the woods, I will do that. That's a guaranteed promise.
You promise?
I promise.
Okay. So you promise, because the thing with that is it's like I'm always hungry, and I need my food. I need my good eating, and I leave it up to you fathers to like help me out here, to help me out with the good eating part.
Yeah, like I said, I told you in the past, like I said, that's gonna be a guarantee. You come to the area, as long as it ain't raining, I'll hook the grill up and everything. Everybody have fun.
Me up.
Yes, Lord, I will hook you up.
Okay. Yeah, hook me up. Okay, so what's going on in your world this week in sports? I heard, I know everybody watched the game. I know that's like a no-brainer, right?
Yeah. Pretty much, congratulations to the Raptors. They did good. It's a shame what happened to Kevin Durant. Of course, he have a torn ACL. He's gone for the rest of the season. With this right here, he is a free agent. Now, the cool thing is he can re-sign with Golden State again for $30 million. So 9 out of 10 times he's going to do that. And of course, Drake was there, and Toronto's face all the time and everything, because he's from Toronto and everything. So he was happy as well.
Okay, yeah, absolutely. And wait a minute, he has the same injury as his other teammate who was still on who was still playing, and he went down the last game, right? So both of them have torn ACLs.
Yeah, both of them got torn ACLs. Both of them are gone for the season. And like I said, I think both of them are free agents, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay. I was
Yeah,
I was so heartbroken when he went down and they didn't win, and I was like, oh well, that sucks. That was so super bad. I wanted them to win so bad. It would have been a three-peat and everybody would have been okay. But no, couldn't have that happening. So
yeah, whatever. But Yeah, but I'll say the problem with that right there is he wants to play that game, and they went ahead and cleared him, so he came back too early. That's basically what
Yeah, I
happened.
do. And I don't think it was worth it. Do you think it was worth it?
No, it won't worth it. I mean, like I said, I understand you basically want to be a team player and help out the team and everything, but the thing about this, focus on your health. I mean, if they get the
Right.
ring, that's fine. If they don't have the ring, you'll regroup. You fight another day.
Absolutely. I'm with you, Sir Carlos. I say you live to fight another day. Now you're not going to have an entire season. You're going to
Mm-hmm.
have to be a whole year. And that kind of blows. And Steph Curry was such a gentleman about losing. That's
It
Steph
was.
Curry, boy. I love him. He is one of my favorites. And, if there is any way that this can get out to him, so share, people, share this video. Steph Curry, we welcome you to the show. Please, please, please come to our show because he's a great father. He's a great player.
Yes, he is.
Yes, and the other one who's starting to make my heart go pitter pat is LeBron James, and I've never been a LeBron James fan.
Yeah, cause you heard what he's doing. Like I said, he got that school opening up in the course in Akron as well too, and so he got that going on. And I think he got something going on with Walmart as well too. So he's doing big things. Like I said, he's doing especially a lot for the kids. I mean, like I said, I want a big LeBron fan.
Absolutely,
I mean,
and that's why he's doing a lot for the kids. He's doing a lot.
Yeah, I just lost you. Yeah, he's doing a lot for the kids and everything. So, you got a giving heart. Definitely got a giving heart. Brenda, I think we lost you because I don't see you no more. But one thing, just to let everybody know, if you get a chance to go see Shaft this week, Shaft, it came out last Friday night. I went to see it. Uh, it's an awesome movie. That's all I'm gonna say about it. Basically, you got 3 generations of Shaft. John Shaft, John Shaft the second. Then of course they said John Shaft Jr. So I guess the middle name's a little bit different. But like I said, you get a chance to check out the movie itself. It's funny.
But my studio keeps tripping out. I don't know, Be Live, cut it out. Not on Father's Day. Stop the crap. Okay, I hear people talking. My system dies. I don't know what's going on. And look, Albie, explain it to me. What is going on?
So here's the thing. It's after 6 p.m. on the East Coast, right? So
Right.
what you're probably encountering is heavy traffic volume.
Oh, okay.
That's all I can say about it.
It's just kicking me off. I'm like, what?
But on another note, since I got Carlos here, right? I gotta play this for Carlos. Because this is the mood Carlos done got me in.
Yeah, got that chicken rolling, brother. How you doing?
I'm doing good, man.
Yeah, but I got my sous chef taking over. So I was over there for a minute. So someone took over for the grill for me.
That's what's up. I had to hit you with that song for a second because you showed me all that stuff on the grill. I was like, oh man. I was like, what? He said he got the chicken, the tater, boy, you're doing it. You're doing it.
Yeah, you know me, Albie. I got to do it every now and then, man. You know that.
I'm sitting over here sipping on some. Let's just call it iced tea.
Hey, tea is tea to me, and I don't care. Yeah. I drank it all.
Yeah, I think it's from Long Island. It's very nice.
Yes, Lord, it is. That's my favorite right there.
That's what's up, man. Happy Father's Day to you.
Yeah, same here, bro. How you doing?
I'm doing great, man. Oh man, here he go, Mr. It's the one,
Mr. One. JF, what's up, buddy?
What's going on, brother? I see you in the yard out there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Grass looking like you paid for it. I see you there, boy.
Yep. Come on here.
I see you.
I'm in the ATL. I'm hanging out at my boy's joint. This is his spot right here. I come and hang out with him.
That's some good looking grass, man.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. Hey, man, happy Father's Day to you guys, man. I love you guys.
Likewise, man. Much love.
Yeah. Everybody good?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I was
hanging out with mine on the beach earlier, but then it got a little cloudy, so we wrapped the day up early, and I'm just sitting here sipping on my tea. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that Long Island.
Yeah. And if you notice, the cup bigger than my head, so we going places. We going places.
I just finished up my 1738. I had 1738, baby.
All right. I see you.
Yes, indeed. We know
as long as you in good company, man. Enjoy it. Right. Peace be with you. The kids. You know what I'm saying? And hell, I'm just happy to see another day, man.
Right.
Happy another day, another sponsor. That's what I say.
That's right. More money, more money.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah. We just did a sponsorship with Glam Glow. You're gonna see it in a minute on Facebook. So go check out my page. The latest video out. It's all about skincare. We all getting older. Sometimes we gotta tighten up if we want to look fresh. You know what I mean? We all do this camera thing. So it's for the fellas and the ladies. So glamglow.com. Check out the video on my page, y'all. And on that note, that little cheap plug right there.
Yes.
What you gotta do?
Don't tell Brenda.
I was over here like, what is he doing? I done put the picture up. So hello, fellas, and welcome to the show. We had some technical difficulties, and one of the studio audience members says that Mark Zuckerberg is messing with my Facebook Live. Like Mother's Day, things went smooth. Father's Day, I got glitches. I got doing flips. I'm like,
they got the wild out security on today because we be doing things like going to the club and
it's that Beeline controversy. Like, that's what it is.
I'm like, what's up with that? But I want to ask you guys, this is the question. What's the best part of being a dad? JF Clay.
The best part of being a father probably is when your children acknowledge you in such a way that it causes every ounce of affection to just ooze out of you. When affection is so powerful because it makes us sensitive. It makes us explore that feminine side of us that we don't want to deal with. We kind of push it to to the side or to the back, or to, somewhere where it doesn't come to the forefront. But once we get a little older and get balanced, that femininity kicks in and you realize what it's really for, and you can attach it. You can attach it to your children, and your children will respond to it. And when they respond to it, man, it gives you such a burst of energy and power and emotional, in ecstasy. It allows you to transcend. Yes.
Oh yes.
Yes,
I couldn't.
yes.
Man, how's that book going, man? How's that book going? Because I know it better be going.
Yeah. Same
It better
here.
be going. Because look, I'm sitting here writing stuff down. I'm like, wait a minute, hold on, slow down. 'Cause
Taking notes.
I got about 4 of them in the works, man. I'm just real slow on it. I'm a little slow, but I move real fast.
Hey, listen. Great work takes time. You know what I mean? Great work takes time.
Yes,
So
yes, it does.
Yeah.
So don't you even worry about that. You just keep on writing. Brenda Brown, thanks for having us together today, man. For real.
Yeah.
Oh yes. You know what? Let me shout out Chocolate Child, Brenda Brown.
Yeah. Yes,
she's an extraordinaire. She is an extraordinaire. You know I love you, girl. You are an extraordinaire. And for you to bring such powerful people on, listen, Carlos and Albie, man, listen here. These guys are so awesome. We jive so good. When we come together, the energy is like off the chart. It's like, boom. There it is. It happens.
Most definitely.
And I just want to shout you out, man, that you're doing an excellent job. Everything is going accordingly to plan. And you're going to establish everything that has been designed for you to establish. And you already have. You have all of these pieces and parts and components that are already in place. Look at us, man. We adore you. We love you. We want to be in your presence. We want to be with you. We want to do this. Because why? It is supposed to be done. And we have a need to do it.
Yeah. Man, look at her. She don't even know what to say. She can't even handle it. Look, she turning all kind of burgundies and pinks.
I know it's not about me today. Look, I know. Like
Listen,
next
man.
birthday week, and it'll be all about the chocolate child.
Listen. Father's Day, we doing our thing.
Nope.
Hey, Brenda, we get to do our thing. Hey, Albie, we gonna have to team up on her. We get to do our thing.
Oh,
yes.
We get to do our thing.
Because look, the TV, they don't make Father's Day as big as we gonna make it. You know what I mean? Look at the commercials, y'all. You got Father's Day. What you see? He got a screwdriver. He got a drill. He cutting the grass. Always doing something, right? Come on now. Come on. And look at Mother's Day. Look at Mother's Day commercials. Diamonds, because you care.
Yes.
We like diamonds. We like diamonds.
Like we like diamonds too. I know. I get it.
So we gonna make it. We gonna make it. Yeah. So we make Father's Day the best we can. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And that's what I try to do 365 days, 24/7. I'm always, and for you guys to give me such love it's amazing. And so, and it throws me off just a little bit because I'm just doing it because it's like, it doesn't seem like anybody else wants to. It's like everybody is like all about, family, which is appreciated, and everybody is about mothers, which is of course appreciated, and kids, of course, very needed and appreciated. But I just think that everybody should look at this whole fatherhood thing in a different light. They should look at you guys a little bit differently other than a paycheck. I think, who's that song? Sorry, Miss Jackson. Ooh, who sung that? Who sings that?
That's Andre 3000, I think. Andre 3000, Outcast.
There you go. When he says, my baby, it's not a paycheck. Fathers aren't just cash machines. You guys have friends, and if we mothers like to be, you know, doted on, and we like to go to spa days, it's the millennium. I'm sure guys, you know, fathers would like to go to spa days too.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, that's
You
why I
know?
like this. That's why I like this group, because, you know, like I said it a long time ago. You know, it started with the fathers. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
We gotta want, you know, this thing you putting together. You know, we have to want it too. And the reason why I like this group is because you find the people who are down for the cause. You know, you find
Right,
people who actually care, and that's
right.
the circle I want to be in. Because if you surround yourself with people who aren't, you know, about that life, like they say, you're not gonna get the results you're looking for. And that's why I stick around. You know what I mean? That's why I stick around, because you've built a great platform, and
Yeah.
you know, and you got some good people in it. So, you know, kudos to you,
Yes.
and
Yes.
everybody who you know, recruits
Who
for you. You
rides
know what
with
I mean?
us, right? There's
Yeah,
nobody else that recruits for me. I recruit for me. It would be great if other people would bring other people to the
yeah.
circle. And we have, I added a newbie to the group, and she adds a lot of people. So it's starting to catch on, but of course, today is so about you, because you guys know what? I couldn't do it without you. It'd be no reason for me to do it, right?
Yeah,
And
I totally
Yeah.
get it, and I appreciate it.
you guys
Yeah.
are the best.
Thank you.
Like,
Thank you.
Albie, you bring to me my funny bone. Like, you know, you're that part of my dad that I love so much, that no matter how bad I was feeling, he could always make me feel better. You know, he would always tell me, okay, and my dad was like a jokester, so he just kept me laughing. And
Yeah,
you know, Clay, you appeal to my sense and sensibilities. You make me want to be a better person. You make me grow up and put on my big girl panties and realize that nobody's going to give me anything. Either I have to take my step into the light or not. And my dad did that. He would just tell me, you know, you need to work hard. If you want something, you got to work hard at it. Nobody's going to give it to you. It's not just going to all of a sudden come. And again, hi, child.
oh, we done lost her again. Shout
I
out to
don't
Be
know.
Live,
What
yeah.
is
Shout
with
out to
Like
it's the software, man. It's the software. I'm telling
Yeah.
you, it's the software. It's the time of the day and the traffic. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, we're gonna introduce it to some new software.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
There's something. Yeah, there's plenty of them out there. There's one called Zoom, ZOOM. Pretty
Mm-hmm.
awesome. That's what I use on my downtime.
Okay.
Be Live. It all started with Be Live though. I'll always come back to Be Live. For some reason, it's like your hometown, right?
Mm-hmm.
You always got to go back and check out what's going on, see what they tore down, see what they built back up. You know, and
Right.
that's what Be Live is like. Be Live is like
Yeah.
the old neighborhood. You know, got to come back.
Okay. Right. I see.
But it ain't all gravy.
Yeah. I see. It's a lot of people that are using Zoom. I haven't gotten into it yet, but I know I'm going to. But what I
Yeah,
try to
Zoom is
do
pretty
is,
good.
yeah, I try to keep like the radio personality. Like if someone calls into the session, like when I'm doing a session,
Yeah.
I'll use the phone like for radio, because
Yeah.
radio is very powerful.
Oh yeah,
Because
definitely.
what it
Especially
does
if you
is,
got a voice.
yes, yes.
Yeah.
What it
What you
does
do.
is, yes, it keeps developing a certain element of your mind. See, when you see visuals, you don't have to use your imagination, nor do you have to use brain power. But when you have
Exactly.
to listen, then it taps into your imagination, and it causes your brain to turn on. It starts touching those brain cells, and before you know it, you are enlightened because you are hearing. So
Yes, sir.
I think hearing is really, really, really very important and powerful.
Yeah.
But I also think that there has to be visual as well. So at some point, I'll get into that. I'll get into that, and I'll look into Zoom, because I've seen
Yeah.
some
Yeah, it's
of the
pretty
people
awesome.
that I
Well, the thing
some
I
of the
like
people that
about
I do
Zoom is it's clear, it's less distractions, less interruptions. You can if you're using OBS, you can actually tap into the phone lines. You could do it all in one screen. So, you know, it's pretty
Okay.
cool. Yeah, it's
Cool.
pretty
Okay.
cool. I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
But on another note, back
Yeah,
to
you guys.
fathers.
Back to the
No, I
show.
mean, you know what?
Back to the
This
show.
is this is why fathers are so important. You guys were giving them some important information. You know why? Because people ask me all the time, how do you do your show? What do you do? And I'm like, you know what? If you tune into the show, you know, right?
They sure would.
Because I'm not gonna. Right, I'm not just gonna give it to you. If you tune into the show, Albie's giving you the secrets. JF Clay is telling you why the secrets work. Carlos is like, yeah, I'm learning in the intro. You know, so it's like if you guys tune into the show, you'll know all my secrets because nobody allows me to have anything that's a secret. And I don't want it to be a secret. I want a platform where we all can learn and grow together. Oh, look at this. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, Carlos. I'll be right back.
Who we got?
Orlandis Wells then showed up to the show. Or actually he did, and then he disappeared. I don't know. I hope that's not an indication of how dads are. Y'all show up and disappear. Where?
Hey, you know.
Like, what's up with that? What's up with that?
I told my son's mother, I said, listen, I can't deal with women with children. And she said, it's your baby. And I said, yeah, exactly. I can't do it.
Don't do it. But Albie, what's the best part of being a dad for you?
For me, the best part of being a dad is those moments when they look at you like, you know, when they're a baby and they're still trying to figure everything out, and you know, they look in your eyes like, you know, kind of like a puppy does, and you're trying to figure out what are you thinking, and I'm sure they're trying to figure out what are you thinking and why are you looking at me like that. But it's a moment that I'm sure every father has gone through. You know, that moment where your kid looks you in the eyes and you look back, and it's like you get this feeling like. It's hard to explain. It's really hard to explain, but it's a good feeling, and it's, you know, it never really leaves. You know, even after your kid is gone and grown, you still remember that, you know, that moment where you connected with them, and for me, that's the part of fatherhood that I always hold on to.
So
that's so sweet. I felt a little sweet moment.
Mine is grown already. So, you know, he gone, but I still snatch him up every now and then. He's still my baby, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I thought mine was gonna get snatched up. But Carlos, what's the best part of being a dad for you?
I mean,
you still got little ones.
Yeah, I still got little ones. They got a long time before they actually leave the house and everything. But I mean, pretty much the best thing about basically being a dad is just like Albie said, like I said, when they're first born and everything, they coming into the world, they pretty much trying to figure everything out and everything. And of course, you're trying to guide them as well too. Is like basically like, all right, what should I do now? Or I mean, just like even like seeing their first steps, like those little major accomplishments and everything. Is, I mean, basically just it's golden. I mean, it'll never go away. Everything never go away.
Yeah.
I'll tell you something that was exciting for me though, Brenda. My firstborn, with my ex-wife, I'd never seen anything like this. I was in the labor room, the delivery room, and when I saw the head crown, when I saw her head crown, I almost passed out. I couldn't believe it. Listen, there is nothing more amazing than being able to see that. You'll never have any experience greater than that. When you see that, it wakes up every ounce of God in you. Every ounce.
Yeah. Yes, it does.
There's no feeling like it. You're like, is this really happening?
Yeah, it's like that. It's like that blockbuster moment.
Yeah.
Well, you know, I was under the influence when it happened for me.
Everything, of course.
Okay, so all of you guys were in the delivery room when it happened?
Yeah.
I was for both of them. Yes.
Yeah, I was there.
Oh, okay.
I was there, saw it all, everything else.
Man,
Now, granted, my story's a little bit different. I didn't get to actually see the crowning because I was actually a minor. You know what I mean? So they had put up. What they did was they put up like this curtain, and I was like on the top half of her, and we could see each other, and I was there, and pretty much from the chest up. Yeah,
Chest
waist up.
Okay.
Yeah, chest up, because the belly was,
the belly was still big.
Exactly.
Oh
So that was my experience. But I heard everything. I was there the moment he came out. I was there when they cleaned him off. I was there. The whole
Yeah,
all of that stuff.
the whole shebang.
Yeah, I mean, I was there, but I wasn't there. Like, and I just remember my son's father, he actually came to the hospital, so he was there. When I had my son, one of the moments that we shared together, but I remember he was trying to comfort me, and I just let out this scream, and I told him to get out, and I wanted my mama. I was where's my mama? And so to know that you all have seen and was in the room, that's amazing.
Here's the best part, right? I said I was a minor. I was actually in class when it happened. So back then we had the beepers back then. There was no cell phone. So I get a page from the hospital, and it's a 911, so I already know that. So I run to the payphone. I leave class. I run to the payphone. I call them back. They're like, "Yo, she's about to give birth." I get in the taxi, get to the hospital. Dude, she actually waited until I got there. As soon as I got there, no longer than 4 minutes, baby was coming out. It was awesome.
Oh, wow.
That was awesome right there.
Yeah, I had perfect timing. Everything happened perfect timing.
Yeah, for me, my first, her name was Hadessa, and we were prepping, right? So for the delivery, and as we were prepping for the delivery, what happened was her mother. We had taken the class and everything, so we knew what to do. But what happened was, my ex, she tightened up, she froze, she panicked, and so I told the doctor, I said, "Hey, listen," I said, "hit her with a short shot of morphine. Hit her with a shot of morphine." True to form, bam! They hit her with that shot of morphine, and she was like, "Da, da, 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 da."
Yeah, she was straight.
All the fight was over with because she was talking about, "Take your hands off of me. I don't want your hands on me." I mean, it was just, it turned.
Yeah, I got cussed out too. Right? Yeah, I got cussed out too.
Wait a minute, a shot of morphine. Hold on, like how far back was this? I didn't morphine. They give you morphine?
Oh yeah. This is over 20 years ago. Yeah. No, that's just morphine.
Yeah, I think you asked for it, that's fine, because like I said, Jamaica, she had the epidural and everything, and like I said, with Giovanna was kind of worried because with her,
dude, that was 5 years ago.
No, it won't. That was that was 12 for that one.
12, okay.
But but see, the thing about it is, see, with that epidural, what's happening is, man, that basically
it can mess you up
in your back.
Yeah, that can mess you up, man. That can
wait.
Paralyzed.
Why were you guys? Hold on. Why were you guys worried about Giovanna with your daughter, Carlos?
Well, like I said, she was already at the 9-month part, and like about a few days later, so they thought they probably had to induce labor. But yeah, that was the only thing. So luckily enough, we didn't. They wound up not having to induce. So that was a good thing about it. And we was talking, like I said, when she gave birth. Of course, like I said, and then I basically look back the hands of time. Like I said, I was born on October the 10th at 4:54 a.m. Giovanna was born at January 22nd, 4:54 a.m. Same time I was born.
Nice.
Wow.
Nice.
That's all right.
Wow. Okay.
She might just inherit the Carlos superpower.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. Like I said, the one thing, like I said, she was born. She like her eyes was like a grayish because her, like Brenda saw my dad earlier. he got grayish eyes, and they can go turn green or turn hazel. So she got everybody loves her eyes.
Sweet.
Okay. Yeah, but and the thing for me was we always said that we weren't going to get an epidural because we know what it does. It affects both the mother and the child. So we didn't want the child to be affected by it, to be lethargic and not be able to, once it came into this realm, not be able to have its functions at the highest level. But what I did was, every one of my children, every last one of them, when they were birthed out, the nurse tried to give them to their mother. And the mother told her, no, give them to him. Because when she gave them to me, I heaved them back up and I spoke over them. And that's our old tradition. And those are rituals that gives our children that stability, that remembrance of why they're here and that they have a purpose. And
I can't help but think of Lion King right now.
Yeah.
You the father now.
Look, now I got books on movie now.
I want to be the backup, but we because so my sister, she actually she had one with no epidural, no nothing. She went.
So she was raw.
And she got halfway there and was like, no, give me some medicine. And they were like, it's too late. Because after you get past a certain dilation, they won't give it to you. But I don't know how she did it, because I think that's why I only ever had one, because that pain is something special.
Oh yeah.
But look, I got one for you. This was on Thanksgiving, and of course, like I said, Jamaica and her mom had to go to the hospital because her sister was basically giving birth. She didn't take no medicine, no morphine, no epidural, nothing like that. So she was basically in there all angry and everything. She was fussing all of the pain and stuff. Got mad, threw her gown off and threw her wig off at the same time. I said, "Oh, the hell you started
came about the wig?
Yeah, the wig.
You came about the wig. That's how you know.
Yeah, no, right. You don't care about much of nothing. See, I was smart. I had my hair braided because
there you go.
You know, it didn't. I guess the experience was this. When I went into labor, it just felt like a stomach ache, and I was like, "Ooh, I don't feel good." You know, it just felt like a stomach ache. But by the time I hit like a 7, I was like, Lord, please, Jesus, save me. Save me.
Now, true story. Yeah, now, true story. My son, I delivered. What happened was, we were en route.
Father's Day story.
Yes, true story. We were en route. We were en route to the hospital.
Mm-hmm.
Her water broke, and we were still a few miles out. And man, it came quick. She does it real quick. And so we make it to the hospital parking lot, guys. True story. We make it to the parking lot at the hospital, and by this time, she has gotten out of her clothes, and we're in the vehicle, and so I have to run around the vehicle and get ready and get prepared for him to come out. His name is Remy.
Mm-hmm.
And man, it's true to form. He popped right on out.
Wow.
So,
I guess after 9 months of being in there, he couldn't wait to get out, huh?
He couldn't wait.
Look, true story. On the birth certificate, guess who it says for the doctor?
You for real?
Wow. Yes.
That's what's up. That's what's up
right there. Dr. Clay, PhD.
You understand me right there, baby.
Hey.
Right there.
If I'm ever in the vicinity and I'm in trouble, I know who to go to.
Yep.
Yes, sir. Give me a call, baby. We can work it out.
Hey, look, we got our local doctor on Daddy's Better Too now.
Yeah, you understand me.
You go.
Yes, indeed. Yeah.
Well, fellas, it's been great, man, and I love seeing you guys. You know, Brenda, thanks for having me again.
You are so very welcome, sir. I take it that you're about to deuce out on us and go enjoy the rest of your Father's Day.
Yeah, that's right, man. I heard Carlos talking about the ribs, and I got some waiting on me right now, actually.
There
So.
you go.
Okay. So, well, thank you so much for dropping in, even our technical difficulties and coming in.
Yeah.
But thank you for dropping by, Albie. You know how we love to see you.
Yeah. Thank you for having me, man. I'm nothing without the people who care for me. You know what I mean? And that's why I give my all
We
to
love
you
you, man.
guys.
We love y'all,
too, man. I love y'all too. So y'all have a great night. Enjoy your evenings. And
Yep.
on that note, I'll see y'all next time.
All right,
See you next
take care, brother.
time. Bye,
Be safe.
sweetie.
Be
Be
safe.
safe. Happy Father's Day. Okay, see, yeah, it's it is that to which we are on the show, and we have fathers dropping in and dropping out. I had a few who came and left, and I don't know what happened to them, but we'll figure that out later. But I did want to ask you guys, is it okay to be friends with your children after a certain age?
Yeah. Always.
Yeah.
Why not?
Okay. Well, because you know, a lot of parents, they are friends with their children, and a lot of people say that you should not be friends with your children. You should be parents to your children, and not friends with them. And there's a show on called Smothered where these moms act like best friends to their children. So I wanted to know, is that a
Okay.
I mean,
Well,
go ahead, JF.
go ahead, Carl. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, it's okay, but don't get like extreme with it. I mean, like I said, because like I said, hands down, like I said, I'm gonna be a parent first. Like I said, it's cool, basically, like for basically like to hang out with your son or daughter, like go to the game or something like that. That's fine. But as far as like I said, if you basically getting all deep as far as like double dating and stuff like that, that's a little too extreme. That's where you basically draw the line right there itself. So like I said, it's okay, but like I said, not too extreme.
okay? And JF, what say you?
Well, I would say it depends, because you don't once a child grows up, they are grown, and if you don't allow them to be grown, then you're going to have conflict. And I'll cite an example as to why I'm saying this. Like, I don't know if you remember, you know, the famous boxer Roy Jones Jr.
Yeah.
You remember him and his dad fell out?
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, he and his father fell out because he wanted Roy to continue to be a boy when he is grown and making more money than he is.
Well, can't do that.
Yeah, you can't do that. So you really have to really gauge that and see what's going on and see where to go with that. But like Carlos said, you got to have some type of boundaries. There are certain things, certain lines that you don't want to go across, because it leads to other things. It leads to kind of disrespect in some cases.
Mhm.
In some cases it may not, depending upon what's what. But it's probably a good idea to refrain from certain boundaries, so that the authority level won't get skewed.
Yeah.
You know. So, but yeah.
Okay. I just, you know, a lot of people said, you know, a lot of people were on either side of the fence about it. And I was never a friend to my son. You know, I was always mom. I was never gonna be his friend. Like, just never going to be what we gonna do as, you know, mother and child. I'm your mom and I'm friendly to you, but you know, it's never a friend moment in there. So
See, here's the thing, Chocolate Child. Here's the thing here's what you'll get into. See, children don't tell mom and dad certain things, but they'll tell a friend.
Yep.
You see, so at some point you're gonna have to have some type of amicable relationship where they trust you enough to talk to you about those things that affect their whole life. You see, so again, that's why you got to gauge it. You got to really check it out and see what's what, you know. So,
well, I think I'm with Elaine Chandler on that. Well, and she says friends with boundaries. I remember back in the day when I was growing up, I respected my mom enough to lie to her. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't want to tell her. I didn't tell her the truth. I met with I met with the expectations she had with me and my dad too. And it's like some things I just don't want him to tell me. I'd rather not know. And a lot of people, you know, keep your hate mail. I'm from the old school, which is I'm a parent, kid. Never does it cross, and you know, trying to find out all about their lives and all about what they're doing. I know when I was growing up, there's just some things, yeah, I just did because I was a kid, and that's what you do when you're a kid, is you do those things. You don't tell mommy and daddy about everything. No kid ever does, no matter how much of a friend you are. I would think. I don't know.
I don't know, because I really never had that kind of relationship with my father. But with my oldest boy, we have that relationship. He'll talk to me about things that I never had an opportunity to talk to my father about, because we just didn't have those kind of conversations, because of course I'm a baby boomer. So when you look back at how we gauge things and how we dealt with things, it was always on a high respectful level, you know, and we didn't, you know, there's certain conversations you're just not going to have. You know,
especially with kids these days. I tell you, it's like back in the day. Like I said, pretty much kids. Like the kids will tell them everything. Now all of a sudden, you basically got kids basically they're confused or basically of their gender type of stuff. And like I said, they'll tell their friends first before they tell the parents.
Yes.
It's like for example, like I said, Giovanna, she would tell me that one of her friends, she said, and like I said, we didn't know about this. And Giovanna, and then she said, well, mommy and daddy said, well, my best friend, she's on the fence. I said, she's on the fence. I said, well, I mean, it's nothing wrong. Like, I ain't got no problem with that right there. That's being to each his own. But still, I mean, it'd been good. They basically told us about it first before you told like some of your other friends.
Right. And okay. I mean, I do think that they should, you know, you should make them feel comfortable and like they can come to anything. And I just let my friend, let my son know that you can come to me and you can tell me anything. You can tell me whatever it is that you want to tell me, but don't expect me to react like a friend, because I'm not going to react like a friend because I'm not your friend. I'm your mom. So you can definitely tell me, and I will help you out with any and everything. I'm always there for you. But as far as friendships are concerned, I don't know. And I'm glad I still have you on the screen, Carlos, because did you know that dad shaming is a thing? And did you know that the most critical of their parenting style is by their kids' moms? So did you know like dad shaming was a thing? Do you even know what dad shaming is?
I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't even know.
Okay, so dad shaming is when dads do something, right? Okay, so they are left with the kids and they have to, you know, function as parents, as most single dads and other folks do. And they don't change the diaper correctly, or they don't feed the baby the bottle the right way.
Right.
And so people are very critical of fathers in their fatherhood duties. So, and it's like, do you ever get that? Like, have you ever gotten that? And not just not from Jamaica, but from people in general that give you the side eye about your parenting style.
I'm gonna be honest with you, and this is the honest to God truth. I mean, really, no one basically outside Jamaica, like to all my friends, when they basically saw me with the kids and stuff, they actually, I mean, they were just in shock that pretty much I knew how to change the diapers, no problem. I knew how to give the bottle a certain way, how to burp them and everything. They thought like I was like a pro at it. I said, no, I just learned, watch, and I just learned, watch, get advice from my parents and everything on what to do. So,
okay, so you were on top of your game. JF Clay,
yes.
have you ever been dad shamed?
Well, probably never shamed, but there are things that happen that if I wasn't mature enough, perhaps could have done that.
Okay.
You know, you get certain in-laws.
Right.
Yeah,
that,
you will get that.
you know what I'm saying? That try to, you know, and then of course you getting ready to make me get real articulate with you and
Yes,
use
please.
short words.
I
Probably
got
won't
you.
know what they mean. You know, so,
We know what they mean.
yeah, exactly. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, you're gonna run into those things. That's pretty much probably going to be a given. That people will try to find some measure of lackability in what it is that you're doing. But by and large, I was good. I was to go because see, I had studied it already. I had, of course, you know, I'm child psychology, all of that stuff. I deal with that anyway. So
Okay, so you were good to go. Like nobody ever gave you the side eye and stuff like that, because I didn't even know it was a thing until I saw it on the news. And it's like, you may not have thought about it, but when people criticize parenting, when they look at you and like you're changing a diaper and they don't think that you're doing it right, or when you you know, you're feeding your child and they think you should be feeding them vegetables and fruit and stuff, and you're giving them a candy bar. So I don't know, because you know, people have tried to mom shame me. I remember I went to what is it, the WIC office, right? The WIC. And I would take my son, and now mind you, he was born at 9 pounds 1 ounce. Okay, so he wasn't okay. So I would take him in, right? Like I had a big boy, and I would feed him and feed him and feed him because he was hungry. He would cry, and so he started eating solid foods at like 3-4 months old. I started mashing down eggs and rice and giving it to him to make his belly full so he would sleep through the night, because I got tired of just going through him. Well, I took him to the WIC office, you know, like, you know, everybody does, because milk is expensive. So
you ain't know about that.
Right, and they told me, like, if he gains any more weight, we're gonna turn him into the Child Protective Services because you're eating him. Yes, absolutely. At that moment, I said, well, how about this? When I get ready to go to sleep, I'm gonna bring him over to your house and you feed him like you think he should be fed, and you let him keep you up all night. I gotta go work it. You know, I gotta make a living. So at that moment, that's why I quit doing the thing, because they were trying to mom shame me. They were trying to say I wasn't feeding him right. And I was like, do you realize he was born at 9 pounds 1 ounce? Like, he's not gonna stop growing.
No, he's gonna keep growing.
Right. So I was thinking, is this a thing? And I know how mad I was. So I couldn't imagine if I was a dad, you know, doing my best and trying to do it, how that would end up, you know, feeling, how I would feel if I was doing my best and somebody was telling me that I wasn't.
I mean, you were doing your job and everything, because like I said, as they get older, like I said, yeah, milk don't fill them up. So, I mean, so pretty much, like I said, everybody, even my parents and some of my friends give advice. Well, look, if they still crying that they're hungry and everything, just put like a little bit of rice cereal with the milk and everything, and that helps. So, I mean, you did everything perfectly. Like I said, the people that work out at the work office, the hell with them and everything.
The hell with them and everything. Okay, so something that you never thought in a million years would happen, but did. Carlos.
Name something that you never thought in a million years that would happen, but you did. How about you come back to me on that one? I got to think about it.
Okay. JF Clay, name something that you never thought in a million years would happen, but did.
Probably get divorced.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think that probably would be it. Probably never would have thought in a million years.
Okay.
But he did. but it did. It is unfortunate, but then it is fortunate as well.
Right.
Some things run a course, and sometimes it has to take on a different posture, different direction, and for me, that's what happened.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, like, I think for me, name something that I never thought in a million years would happen, but it did. Now, let me think. I'm guessing probably the fact that I had a baby altogether and was it in a family. I never thought in a million years that would happen to me. I thought I was going to have the baby, have the husband, have the family, and I was going to be just like my big sister, and I was with this family that I grew up with. And I never thought in a million years that I would not be in a family with having a baby. So unfortunate, like you said, but I did my best to rebound. And now I have a big 19-year-old who is like really, really sweet on his mama, but he ain't a mama's boy. So I'm glad that I did it, but I never would have thought in a million years that I would have been a single mom. I just didn't have that in my head to do.
Yeah.
So
Now, okay.
now,
Now I remember. I remember mine now. This was actually back in 2007. Like at the time, I was working at Circuit City, making mad money and everything. Bought a new house, new car, new baby, and everything. 2 months later, I thought would never happen in my life. They said, "Well, we gotta lay you off." I said, "What you mean you gotta lay me off and everything?" "Well, we're going through financial hardships and everything." I said, "So why you gotta lay me off?" They said, "Well, the thing about it is you make too much money." And so at that time and everything, like I said, I'm worrying about basically how I'm basically going to pay my mortgage, car, and basically car payment. Yeah, Jamaica was working and everything, but yeah, she was at home on maternity leave and everything. And like I said, all this basically just happened, boom, all at one time and everything. So it was stressful for about 3 months. I bounced back, but still, it just like basically you would never think that you basically like living this high, natural high and everything, and then basically you get kicked in the gut by something major like that.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it'll
Yeah.
put you. It will, those things that you don't think about will put you down. They'll put you down, and you're like, what happened? Like that came out of nowhere, and that was not what I was thinking about. So name something you can add to anything and make it better. Yeah, play.
Name something that you can add to anything and make it better.
Right. Bonus. Any other answer than me, myself, or I?
Okay. Well, I have a particular set of skills that I can
Okay.
utilize, that I can touch yours and make your skill set becomes better. So I would say the dissemination of information that's applicable to you and will cause you to become the next one of yourself. So I add mixture to you.
Told me that. That JP told me that when we were talking on the phone. Shout out to JP Hall. Hey, I know you're out there listening somewhere, so shout out to you. But yeah, he told me that when we were talking on the phone that you had those particular set of skills to make me become the better me that I could be. So
Yeah.
okay, Carlos, name something you can add to anything and make it better.
I guess for me, I guess pretty much just my basically like my charm and my kindness.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
That's
the
good.
reason. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Oh yeah, charm and kindness and everything. And the reason why I say that because like I said, everybody comes up to me and say, "Oh, you're such a nice guy. You charming. I say you don't show no disrespect to nobody and all that stuff." And and like I said, that goes for anybody right there. So I mean, like I said, just a little bit of charm and kindness, it'll change you.
You are absolutely right. See, what I thought of is ranch. Like I can add ranch dressing to anything and it makes it better. So
That's fine too.
You hungry?
yeah,
You
well,
was
I
hungry.
love ranch dressing, and I ate breakfast. My brother was kind enough to cook me a good breakfast, but also, like I said, I put these things in order to talk about them. Vasic Law, we just want to shout him out. Shout out to Brian Vasic, who's been like just an avid supporter of Daddies Matter Too, always and forever. So if you have any kind of legal needs in Vegas, look him up. He's the only one. Vasic Law voted one of the best new lawyers in Las Vegas. So you guys should really look him up. Now, I want to talk about this. Denzel Washington, I got this post off of Instagram. It says, don't pass your pain and frustrations to your children. Can you give them, just a little piece of this? Tell them why they should not be doing this. JF Clay.
Because it's trauma. You're passing trauma. Trauma is very traumatic. It rewires the brain. There's certain levels of development that are not going to happen in the brain as a result of doing that. Toxic environments, environments that where there's violence in creates trauma, and we're suffering from that right now. We're suffering from trauma. We have brain damage because of what has happened. And the most notable effect about trauma is that it doesn't have to necessarily happen to the person who's experiencing it. They can experience it from someone else's experience. And not only that, also the trauma could be passed down chemically, genetically through your family line and develop some things in people. So you want to be very cognizant of what's happening in your environment when there are children that are involved.
Amen. And now this one is for you, Carlos. The family you came from is important because I just got to see your mom, or actually your dad, not your mom. I heard your mom, but I saw your dad. The family you came from is important, but the family you create is your number one priority. Is this a true statement?
I mean, it is a true statement itself because like I said, my father and my mom, they raised me a certain way. As far as discipline goes, and same thing here. I mean, pretty much, I raised them pretty much almost close as possible. Now, of course, discipline is a little bit different because of all the crazy laws and stuff going on today and everything. So,
Okay.
I mean, that's how it is.
That's how it is. Okay. In the interest of maintaining good relations, we said we would help. Anytime we can extend the olive branch, we do. So that one is for me. And so I just want to let everybody out there know that we are the best we can. We will always do what we can to help you. I'm not sure what it is, but I definitely will turn no father away. I'll definitely never say, well, that's your bad or your problem and turn you away. In the interest of maintaining good relations, whether we've had a tiff or not, me and a friend was talking about this earlier, whether we've had, any kind of anything or not, I'm always here for you guys. So, it's important that we extend the olive branch anytime that we can, because sometimes God gives to those so that they can give to others. And I don't know what he's given to you guys individually, but he's given me my heart and my tenacity and my ability to find a resolution to things that most people cannot. So I just wanted to let you guys know, always here for you. Brenda Brown, the Chocolate Child. If you need a friend, you need a hand, just let me know, inbox me. And this is one of my favorite sayings. If you will not lift a finger to help those you ask for help, you are not our kind of people, and poof, you will be gone. I just wanted to make sure that I let this be known, because this is a whole new year for us. And it's important to let everybody know that, listen, I don't mind helping anybody. Like, I will give the skin off my back if I thought that I wouldn't die from infection. But once you ask me to help you, please, if I ask you to help me, and it's not even for me, it's for people like you see on our show, people that are involved in my Facebook page. Just, you know, if you're not the kind that wants to help and you're always the kind that wants to take, please, please, please do me the favor and poof, be gone. I promise you no hard feelings, okay? So with that being said, again, I hate to sound harsh, but that's what it is. This is where we were last year, people. So I thought I would give a few pictures of how it went. Do you guys like video games, JF Clay? You like video games?
I'm really not into video games, but I will play with my children.
Okay, did you play when you were younger?
Yeah, no, didn't. No, here's the thing. For me, I'm an advocate against video games in the home. However, I'm not against the video arcades that you can go to and play video games. I think that if you keep it in that perspective, you'll keep it recreational. You'll keep it just for fun. But once you allow it in your home, what happens is it becomes a whole other animal. Yeah.
Right. This is when we had our last year, we took the video games to a venue and we had a Mrs. Pac-Man and a Galaga playoff. And so this is just some of the pictures. I loved it because I'm with you. My son didn't get a video game until late in life. I gave him a ball and I sent him outside to play, and that was that. So this is me with actually one of our dads that we first met, Chef Brown. So I want you guys to see that we don't play when it comes to our fathers. We know a lot of them, and this is our Book Bags for Dads program that we had, and this is my friend Bobby, Mr. Mellow B. He comes out here and does comedy shows and things. This is Mr. Devin Moore. I'm sure if you guys live in Vegas, you know this guy. This is Mr. Marcus, DJ Nova Curd. And this is back when they were here. This is, I'm sure you guys know this friendly face. This is Pearly Q. This is back when he and I first met. And he had come to Vegas for the first time for a Daddies Matter 2 event. And I can't remember this one's name. I believe his name is Derek. But we were at the parade, the Martin Luther King Jr. parade, and we were marching for governor, for Mr. Henry Thorns to become governor of Nevada. So that was a fun time for Daddies Matter too. This is one of our dads out at the parade, and so don't make fun of me. And this is one of our very first dads, Mr. Garrett Kane. I'm sure you guys, if you guys have been with us for a while, you remember Mr. Garrett Kane. So we hope that all is well with our dads, and we try to keep up. This one, I'm sure you guys know, Mr. DJ Remix, if you guys are here in Vegas and listen to Power 88. He was our first official DJ, and we just loved him. I visited him at the radio station. I know you guys know this person. This is Mr. Rodney Smith, another one of my mentors and another person who keeps me on my toes. And this one, I met him in line. DeAndre Hicks. He was the very first dad that I ever spoke to about Daddies Matter Too, and I think the very first one. And I met him in line, and he was buying a shirt for his mom. So he told me about his situation, and we became fast friends ever since. And this, I want to shout out and say Happy Father's Day to one of the best in the business, if not the best in the business, Mr. Richie Drayton, who is my sister's brother-in-law and an advocate of being a good dad. He takes care of everybody. So you see, we're not just like a one-trick pony. We've got dads all over the place, and this is our second year, folks. So it's time, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Yes. So with that being said, we want to let you guys know that we will be 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, if we can. And I thank you guys all for tuning in today, tomorrow, and beyond. You guys have been the best. Carlos and JF Clay and Albie Fuller and Michael Anthony Jackson and Pearly Q and DJ Remix, and the list goes on and on and on. And so if I didn't get you guys, happy Father's Day. And thank you for believing in this crazy chocolate child and all her dreams. So if you guys want to say one more word as we go out, let the people know, send out your shout out. Happy Father's Day. JF Clay, you want to start us out?
Sure. I was waiting. I didn't put out any type of post or anything to say Happy Father's Day. I wanted everyone to come into the session and they would hear me say Happy Father's Day, and may you have infinity more. Of course, I am your host with the most. I'm the one, the apostle, the prophet. I host the show every Saturday on Facebook Live at 3 p.m. Central, 4 p.m. Eastern Time. You can catch us there. Listen, it is a place where your thoughts really count and they really matter. And it is a place where you'll find that when we say we love you, we love you. And again, shout out to you, Chocolate Child. Awesome program. You're an extraordinary. Continued success in all of your endeavors. And I must
Thank
be
you,
going.
and thank you for joining us. Okay,
Yes.
and Carlos is up next.
Once again, like I said, I did my Father's Day post earlier, but once again, to ones I did reach out to, I wish everybody a happy Father's Day. Enjoy the rest of the afternoon. As of course, here on the East Coast, starting to get a little dark now. But everybody have a blessed week. And like I said, and also eternity to fatherhood. And of course, my best friend, Queen Bee. Wonderful job of the show.
Oh, thank you, and thank you for joining us yet again for our Father's Day episode of Daddies Matter Too. I don't know why I can't get your picture up there, but thank you for joining us. And it is always, always, always my pleasure to have you on the show. You're just like the best there ever is. Enjoy the rest of your Father's Day. Give those kitties and your parents a big hug, and tell Jamaica I said hi. And with that being, we are out of here, people, but for the most part, I wanted to be the last on the screen to tell you guys that I really, really, really thank you guys for being a part of the show week to week to week. And you guys are what makes me blush and smile and have a good time. And no matter what, we are linked, people. If you have been on this show, we are linked in a way that nobody else can ever cut us loose. And you guys will always be there for me, and I'll always be there for you, because that is what loyalty is about. And I never, ever, ever do this, but what I'm going to do this time is I am literally going to end the show with the official Daddies Matter 2 theme song, because I think it bears a second listening to. I don't know. I hope you guys agree with me. And even if you don't, just if you're starting to tune in, please leave your comments about the song, because we want to know if you enjoy the song the way that we enjoy the song. And we also want to give shout outs to our contributors and let you guys know that we couldn't do this without you guys. We really, really, really could not. Each and every person who has decided to give $1, $2, $1, $5, whatever you decided to give, we appreciate. And we want you to know that without you, the show could not go on. And I know people say the show must go on, but without you, the show really, really, really could not go on. So with that being said, here is an encore rendition of Daddies Matter 2 official theme song, Daddy Loves You, by Derek Derricotti.
Right now, young to understand. They got you thinking that your daddy's not a good man. Every time he calls, he's told you're asleep. Here and there, he sends a card you never see. All you know is that your daddy's long gone, blinded by the dirt that's been thrown at him so long. He's trying hard to reach you. Someone is fighting that. He's lost his stamina, but he's still fighting back. He wants to talk to you to see how you've been. He's really struggling to reach his best friend. Don't know what else to say. I'm just a messenger. He told me to tell you, Daddy loves you. What would you do if you knew that your daddy loves you? What would you do? And if you realize all this time you've been lied to, oh, little girl, what would you do if you knew that your daddy loves you? What would you do if you knew your daddy loves you? And if you realize all this time, yeah, all this time you've been lied to. See, you don't know about the setups, restraining orders, all the strife he had to go through to see his daughter. He endured hell in the courtroom just to be with you. Traveled for hundreds of miles to spend time with you. Allow me to refresh your memory. Remember, he used to play with your fingers when you were in your baby seat. He cooked for you, and he did your hair, held you in his arms, yes, he was there. He struggles with depression every day, asking God, why did you take my child away? He's so confused, what should he do? So many things were said about him that weren't. What would you do if you knew that your daddy loves you? If you knew Daddy loves you, and if you realize all this time you've been lied to, all this time, yeah, all this time, what would you do if you knew that your daddy loves you? Oh, and if you realize all this time, yeah, all this time you've been lied to, since the very first day he was there. Don't you let nobody tell you he doesn't care. If you only understood what's been going on, hopefully you will find out before he's dead and gone. All these pain-filled years, it's the saddest thing I've ever saw. Can you feel the waterfall? Now you know the truth about the man you used to have. Somebody out there misses you, and his name is Dad. What would you do if you knew that your daddy loves you? Tell me, what would you do? And if you realize all would you run to your daddy? Hey, and feel his warm embrace. What would you do if you knew? Cause he loves you. He misses you. And if you realize, you wanna know why I need to know. This time you've been sad too. Cause I'm your daddy.
Yep, it warms my heart every single time that I hear it. And Hey, everybody, it's your girl Brenda Brown, aka the Chocolate Child, up here in the social media skies to bring you guys one of the best comedy game shows on the internet. That's right, you guys. Sauced in the City Super Comedy Game Show is where comedians come together to earn money with their funny to be split in the end. It's always a good time, always a good cast, always a good time to make friends. But beware, because not everybody makes it to the top 3. So tune in, you guys, every Monday, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, to see if your friendly friends can make it to the top 3. It's always a good time between them and me. Trivia, games, comedy, you name it, we've got it. Tune in, everybody. It's gonna be a great time.
Are you ready?
Hey, everybody. It's your girl, Brenda Brown, a.k.a. the Chocolate Child, up here in the social media skies to bring you guys one of the best comedy game shows on the internet. That's right, you guys. Sauced in the City Super Comedy Game Show is where comedians come together to earn money with their funny to be split in the end. It's always a good time, always a good cast, always a good time to make friends. But beware, because not everybody makes it to the top 3. So tune in, you guys, every Monday, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, to see if your friendly friends can make it to the top 3. It's always a good time between them and me. Trivia, games, comedy, you name it, we've got it. Tune in, everybody. It's gonna be a great time.
Are you ready?
Hey, everybody. It's your girl, Brenda Brown, a.k.a. the Chocolate Child, up here in the social media skies to bring you guys one of the best comedy game shows on the internet. That's right, you guys. Sauced in the City Super Comedy Game Show is where comedians come together to earn money with their funny to be split in the end. It's always a good time, always a good cast, always a good time to make friends. But beware, because not everybody makes it to the top 3. So tune in, you guys, every Monday, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, to see if your friendly friends can make it to the top 3. It's always a good time between them and me. Trivia, games, comedy, you name it, we've got it. Tune in, everybody. It's gonna be a great time. Hey, everybody. It's your girl, Brenda Brown, a.k.a. the...
Are you ready?
Welcome to this week's episode of Daddies Matter Too, off the cuff with your girl, Brenda Brown, a.k.a. the Chocolate Child.
Join and like Daddies Matter Too on Facebook. We're not anti-moms, we're just pro-dads.
If a father has been MIA for 15 years, does he have the right to call his 20-year-old male child, quote unquote, son, Albie?
Not being there does not take away your fatherhood title. You're still you still, had that child. That's still your son. However, the respect of the name is probably not going to be there. That's what has to be worked on, because just because you're my son, just because you're my father, don't mean I have to respect you. Doesn't mean I'm going to respect you. That's something you got to work on. But I don't think taking away the title father or, or son, I don't think that's even relevant, because it's just a name.
I love the answer. JF Clay, the one. If a father has been MIA for 15 years, does he have the right to call his 20-year-old male child, quote unquote, son?
To be totally honest with you, it's going to be how did the mother rear the child? Because now, again, remember I shared with you, I'm a baby boomer. So the mother reared the children a different way. They reared them to respect their fathers, whether their fathers were at home, whether, they were, Papa was a Rolling Stone, wherever it was, the child was always taught to respect the father. So it depends upon what dispensation that you're in terms of what it is that you're going to do with that, with how you address that.
But doesn't he have the right not to want to be called that? And as his mother, what do I do?
Okay, he has the First Amendment right to call him a McRib, I guess, because this is the freedom of speech. However, I totally disagree with a lot of what was said on there. There's something that has to be earned. I don't care if he is the donor and that sort of thing. He needs to establish some roots from the beginning. I'm gonna tell you, my father was in and out and that sort of thing, and he's Eldridge. He's not dad, and he will never be dad. He's Eldridge, and he lost that right a long time ago. My thing is now, if this man is willing to establish and lay down some roots, then he can slowly, and he has to allow that to be something that your son is comfortable doing. But I don't care about, what order or all of that kind of stuff. My thing is, you've been MIA for 15 years. And me as a fatherless kid growing up, and as a father now, I can't.
I can see actually both sides of this, Brenda. Professor J, are you a baby boomer? I'm thinking he's not a baby boomer.
He's not. Nope.
Being a baby boomer, and actually, Brenda, being in that situation that you described, my dad pretty much was absent pretty much most of the time, and like Professor J said, in and out. There was very little respect coming. Now, my mom, being a baby boomer, did raise me the way that J.F. Clay said. She taught me to be respectful. So I would never raise my voice or anything. But at the same time, the way I felt about what to do versus what, the respect was two different things. And like I said, I can see both sides of that. It's a very tough issue, both for you and for the child and for the father if he's trying to come back into that situation. Because like you said, if you're absent as a father, most children, they're going to hold that against you. That's a grudge match right there. And as much as JF says you don't want to rise up, that son is thinking rise up. Look, in the back of your mind, you think to rise up. If any of the same grind that happened before with the dad and the mom is still going on, oh yeah. But I'm thinking respect. Like I said, I was raised to be respectful, but don't say nothing to my mom.
Look, all the baby boomers out there, hold on to your hats, because I never met my pops, right? And it's been way more than 15 years. But if I was to bump into him tomorrow and there was proof that he was my dad, I promise you, we fighting right there in the scene. I don't care why you were gone. I don't care where you were at. I don't care if you was on drugs. We fighting. And let me say why we're going to fight. We're going to fight for a few minutes because I need that. I need that because after that, I can love you. I can try to learn to love you after that. But the fight could be the argument. It could be an argument.
You're gonna suffer.
You gonna get your ass beat. You gonna get your ass beat, man. Hold on. Wait a minute. Wait.
Time out.
Listen, I'm telling you, Al, if you jump up in your father's chest, you gonna get your ass whooped. I'm telling you right now, because if any one of my sons, whatever they talking about, if they jump up in my chest, they gonna get a nice ass whooping. You know why? Because you never disrespect your elder. Never. Because you remove the order of how things are done. And what I mean by that is, not that you are not respecting how someone feels, but you better put your feelings under control. Because if you jump up in my chest, I'm gonna give you exactly what you're asking for, and that's a good ass whooping.
And that's probably need one. And that's exactly what I was gonna say. I probably do. And you know what? It's a long time coming. It's a long time coming. And I'll say like this: if your old man grip is tight enough, bring it on. You know what I'm saying? But JF, let me tell you why I said that. Let me tell you why I said that because I got cut off.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Mm-hmm. When you build up so much hatred for someone that you don't know, or so much, resentment for someone you don't know or never met, you got to get that out. You got to get that out, or you never gonna move forward. You understand? And that's a lot of pain. You want to talk about trauma, bro? If I met my father tomorrow, we fighting on sight, and after that, we can heal. We can watch a couple of episodes of the Truth Session, and
but you might not like the ass whooping you gonna get though.
I will. I will.
I may not resolve it. I may resolve it because.
But you know what? I lived my life without you. I'm gonna walk away happier.
I agree with you. Like I said, Albert, I kind of been in your situation. Me and Professor J both can say we kind of been in there. And like I said, being a baby boomer, I know what JF is saying too. But
I get the respect thing.
You are living that right now. You're still walking in that shadow, whether you meet him or not. So, Abby,
Right.
do you think,
It's okay.
Do you think your circumstances made you the father that you are?
Of course it did. I'm hurt, and I don't want my son to hurt like that. I'm a grown-ass man, y'all. I'm a grown-ass man, and when I think about my pops, man, it makes me want to cry. You know what I'm saying? And I'm crying over a dude I don't even know. I don't even know what he looked like, y'all.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He caused a lot of pain, and I don't want that for my son.
But this is fine, Albie. But this is fine. But listen to what I'm sharing with
when
you.
you grow
Hold
up
on, let me say
in the
this. Hold on.
generation and that sort of thing, and you see like we live in an environment where it's hundreds of us piled on top of us, fatherless and that sort of thing. So to come back after an extended period of time and demand like some sort of I'm the father or you're the son type thing, hold up for a minute, homeboy. You got to establish some roots. And I'm not going to be the one sitting up here and pretending as if this whole 15 years didn't happen.
Brenda's brought a question that we know that deeply hurts the African-American community, and that's the absence of fathers. Like I said, it's affected. I know I walked in my father's absence in his shadow for years, and I did know him in and out, like I said, but I can also identify with Albie's anger. The anger was there. I mean, I understand what you're saying, JF. Listen to me. Like I said, the respect I was raised with, raised up, but the anger is there. It's there.
Man.
I know what you're saying.
JF, can you see me, JF? Can you see me?
No, I can't even see you. No.
Man, listen.
But,
Brenda, I want JF to look at me in the face, man. I want JF to see me in the face. Put me in front of him somehow. But JF, let me tell you, that man caused me a lot of pain. And I understand what you're saying, but what I need you to understand is put yourself in my shoes and try to live your life with that pain and die with that pain. Because if I ain't seen him at this point, I'm probably never going to see him.
It's the trauma.
I'm bringing you to a place of healing. You cannot come to a place of healing if you're still resentful and how things make you feel.
And that's why we fighting on site, so we can heal later.
Right, you ain't gonna do that. You ain't gonna do that. You're gonna get your ass whooped.
And that's okay. And that's okay.
No, it ain't gonna be okay because it's gonna add. It's gonna add.
Listen, you're my father. I'm not gonna kill you. I'm not out to kill you. And if I'm your son, you shouldn't be out to kill me. But we can hurt each other a little bit, and then we can heal.
Okay. Listen to me.
Can I get an amen? Can I get an amen?
No, because you an extra large professor. Y'all in the wrong age group.
No,
we come into baby boomers group. Hold on. We got to come into the baby boomer group and have that level of conversation. It ain't gonna work.
We can't come to the baby boomers group. Okay. Go ahead.
Let me add this to the conversation. What I'm trying to get you to understand is that there has to be some level of information that is given to you to get you to move into a place to understand that that's not a good place to be in.
I know it's not.
See, right. So now
I accept
you
that.
get into where, okay.
I accept that.
So now, where are we going with this? Where we're going with this is that the anger, the resentment, and all of that, come on here, is broached upon by how you are reared by the female that you're in the company of.
And it was messed up to the third power.
Angry, right there, you see now you get so.
But I know her. JF.
Yeah.
She was there.
Yeah, but hold on, but that was projected.
As bad as she was there, and I can't hate her.
But that's projected.
It has been requested that you and Albie have a one-on-one for a few minutes. So I want to give your audience that part of the show for them. Talk to him because he's my son. He is what my son is going to grow up into if you don't talk to him. So I'm going to leave y'all here and talk to him, JF and Albie. Talk.
I mean, I don't know what to say, man. Like, I've buried this, like my way of dealing with the trauma is, like Bobby said, just masking it up and trying to just block it out, and I've become over the years really good at that. But when conversations come up, when I start thinking about them, all that hate come up, man. And I see a therapist on a weekly basis. And we talk about it sometimes, but I've talked to a lot of people about it. And I don't think I'm going to get the help I need until I talk to him. You know what I mean? If he's even still alive. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to think. I just let it go and try to be the best dad I can be so my son don't have to grow up feeling the way I feel about my pops. You know what I mean? Because there's a lot behind that, JF.
I know a little bit more about you than what you think I know about you, and I'm talking about spiritually, because I get an opportunity to kind of read your spirit. And at the same time, I know that the only way for healing to come is that you have to talk to someone that has the ability to take what you're saying, assess it, and then give it back to you without all of the stuff that you had in there.
Yeah.
So that you can catch and feel what you need to feel for your healing.
Yeah.
See, and we don't get therapy like that. See, when we go to therapy, they just use the same old rigmarole.
Yeah.
But when you really, yeah. But when you really get into that real level of therapy, man, you get to that place where you say, man, you know what? I never felt like this before. How did you know that? How were you able to tap into me like that and get that information out of me? This is the kind of therapy that I do. And see, this is why I'm saying that until you get to that place where someone can touch that, which is why I have the sessions that I have, the true session, I'm giving away free information that, man, you're going to pay thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars for in the true session. You're going to pay thousands of dollars for it.
I'll be over there. I'll be over there.
Yes. So for me, when I'm talking to you, the things that I'm going to say to you is that, listen, just take a minute and think about what happened to him. Who did something to him to make him act and behave the way that he did?
The way I see it.
Once you find, okay, go ahead.
The way I see it is, my mom was a one-off, and when he found out, he probably stuck around for a couple months to see what happens. And once something didn't go his way, he just split, man. He got selfish and just split. You know, he got other kids. I'm sure he had other families.
Okay, let's just say this. Let's just say he and your mother had an agreement that, okay, we're going to do this right now. We're going to make this happen right now. But didn't have any conversation about we're going to have a child together. We're going to conceive together and be in a relationship together. See, these are some of the things that are never mulled over. These are some of the things that are never
relationship or not. He know I exist, and he did not do anything about it. And that's where my hatred comes from. You understand?
Okay,
but what I did was I let it go. I let it go, JF. But it still hurt.
Okay. Now, let's say, for example, and I dealt with these cases. Let's just say, for example, he and your mother came together. And the result of copulating was you, the expression of you. However, he didn't understand the level of what he was getting into. And what he found out was, what he found out was that, okay, your mother and I were not compatible. And so therefore, I'm going to split.
Yeah.
He didn't take time. He did take time because to him, you are not a reality.
Yeah,
you understand what I'm saying? And it's not anything against you, but what he is actually saying to your mother is that we didn't agree on.
So we had already come to the end, and I was just so enamored with, just watching you guys talk it out and get it out. Thank you, Bobby.
And then, Albie, we love each other. Y'all know that.
Oh, yeah.
And again, we appreciate you coming to hang out with us on the show. And I know you got to get going, so I want to give you your chance to sign off and not just drop out the picture and say your last remarks.
All right, Brenda, always great to be on the show. The onion you opened today, unforeseen. I mean, I was where Albie was 10, 15 years ago when I think I actually realized there was some counseling needed in my heart. When my father passed away, I felt probably exactly like Albie. I was a stranger at a funeral.
Oh, okay. Excellent Lord's Professor, Dad Cypher, new episodes every Tuesday. Me and my son, we talk of me and my son, twin number 1, 2 in the back. We both talk about fatherhood and hip hop.
Oh man, this was a pretty emotional show for me, y'all. I think this is the first time I done actually sat in a chair and got hot and red in the face. But shout out to JF, shout out to Bobby, everybody on the panel. Shout out to the studio audience, we appreciate you coming in every week, Make sure you subscribe to us on Coffee Time Comedy for more videos like this one.
I love being here in this session with the chocolate child, Brenda Brown. This is a platform, you all, that is second to none. And I'm grateful. And shout out to all of the panel. Extra large professor, I love you, man.
Give your kid all the information that you can about that man that he wonders about. Because at the end of the day, whether he meets him or she meets him or not, that's all they really want. Because that's all I really wanted. And on that note, I'm out of here, y'all. Peace.
Have a good day, Soda. All right, people, we are out of here. Enjoy your Sunday. Like I said before, this has been another amazing episode of Daddies Matter Too, off the cuff with your girl, Brenda Brown, aka the Chocolate Child. You guys take care out there. And if you've learned anything from this show today, it is to provide the information to your kids. Do the best you can with all the information you got. Remember, love each other, support each other, assist each other, celebrate each other. And if all of that does not work out, at least acknowledge each other, people. Fatherhood is an acknowledgement game. And from speaking to a bunch of them, all they want is acknowledgement. Welcome to this week's episode of Daddies Matter Too, off the cuff with your girl, Brenda Brown, aka the Chocolate Child.
Join and like Daddies Matter Too on Facebook. We're not anti-moms, we're just pro-dads.
So Will Smith, he actually is going online and he's saying he's helping to raise $50 million to fight homelessness. It's a good thing to fight homelessness, but do you guys know that fathers are not included in that batch?
You need some place to stay.
Okay, and I would love to help you, but we don't take men here. It's only women and children. Now, he can stay here, but find someplace else to go.
If you're homeless as a father, there is no help for you. There's about 3 shelters that I can think of that will actually take you in if you are a father with a child and you are homeless.
I ended up coming up with a game.
I know this is hard.
I would tell my children that we were going camping. They were like, Dad, we're going camping again? And I would say, yeah. Just because I didn't want them to feel what I felt, sleeping in the car with my children.
How do we fix that? Because it's a good thing, so I don't want to say shame on you, Will Smith, but is there like a way, are there programs, like what's the first way to fix that? Because that's an inequity.
Everybody got to be included with this right here itself. It's a big thing.
Yes, it is. And everybody is included except for fathers and kids. If you are a father with a child and you're homeless,
they got to be included too. The fathers and kids got to be included too. No ifs, ands, or buts.
I don't want to see my kids on the streets. Nobody don't.
You got to be at the table to voice your opinion. So maybe that's what Will's doing, trying to get at the table.
JF Clay, do you know of any places where in your hometown where homeless fathers with kids can take shelter?
No, I don't.
You know, I was researching it, and that there was a couple articles that saying that's the new face of homelessness in Las Vegas, that single dads down in their luck with children. And they said the Las Vegas Rescue Mission does accept single dads with children, and they're especially concerned with single dads with female daughters.
The Las Vegas Rescue Mission is working to make sure single dads and their children are safe.
Bob David helps run the mission, one of only 2 shelters in Las Vegas with temporary housing for single dads.
In California, DJ, are there any like male shelters or shelters that take in fathers and their kids?
I listening over before it put me back in live, and I can't find one. I was trying to think maybe in San Francisco, but no, it's none that I can actually find. And I remember being homeless with my mother before, even living under a bridge. But it was way easier for her to find all type of shelters, vouchers, everywhere to go.
We need to spend a little time talking about the inequities of services when it comes to fathers versus mothers. I could quit my job right now. I could just be like, you know what? I quit. And I can go out there and get a house. I can get food. I can get money. I can get everything. But as a father, if you quit your job, you know, your child is in trouble and you decide to quit because you're going to stay at home and raise your child. They're looking at you like, well, you shouldn't have quit.
Right.
When it comes to single parents, more often than not, it's been mums who raise the children. Those times are changing, with a growing number of fathers now bringing their kids up on their own.
They don't see us, when I say they, I mean mainstream society, don't see us as parents. Or if you're a poor father, they don't see you as parents. They're stuck on, in America, you must be a breadwinner. And that's sad.
Now we got almost, I want to say about 20 million people here in New York City. There's 2 places that you can go as a single father with a child. 2. And they're like on the outskirts of the city.
It was a father, and I recall a father, and he had a son named Elliot. And his son, even though he was a single father in the men's side of the program, his son Elliot, when it was time to go back after like the chapel or whatever, they, the women went this way, Elliot had to go with the women. Neither one of these women were his mother.
Right.
But he wasn't, they didn't have the housing part for him, I guess, and yeah, I guess they didn't plan for that.
So I challenge everybody who's tuning in today, tomorrow, and beyond. I'm giving you express permission to find one place in your city and inbox me because apparently I have requests for this. I have fathers coming to Daddies Matter Too because that's what we do, and they're looking for places to be so that they do not have to be homeless with their children. So I challenge you to find a link and inbox me. Let me know I'm wrong. I need every father who is a father. I need you guys to put a little more effort into expecting society to take care of you, just like they take care of the other parent. They really do take care of us women. So shout out to all the services that are for women. We love that. But you guys, I think it's time for dads to demand, their fair share, or at least expect it. Because in parenthood, nothing ever goes as planned. And everybody has bumps in the road and everybody has things to do. So we want to make sure that we are supporting fatherhood, just like fatherhood supports every other hood around it.
All right, just wanted to remind everybody it's the end of October for Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Make sure you remind the ladies in your life to get the girls squeezed and not by you. Get a professional to squeeze the girls and check them out. But it's also an issue for men too. A lot of men don't know that breast cancer is very rare. So I encourage you to get your health checkups, encourage the women in your life. And as a psychologist, I have to encourage mental health as well. So thank y'all for having me.
You're an owl, man. Y'all. Whew, y'all make my heart so happy. And it's good to be back. Thank you for having me. Always. Listen, it's always a pleasure, of course, to be on your platform because it's second to none. It gives us an opportunity to kind of express ourselves in a way that other platforms do not give us an opportunity to. And it's so awesome. So gratitude to you, Queen. Gratitude.
Ex-Lords Professor Dad Cypher. We out. Again, click and subscribe for Off the Club. Daddy Matters Too. It's the hottest show out here. It's talking about fatherhood.
So as always, brother, I have to give you thanks for bringing this forum, this format, the questions, the insight, because I come on thinking it's one thing and it always turns into something else. And I always wind up learning something. So I got to give you thanks for that.
Once again, Brenda, I appreciate you. Let me slide in, slide out when I can. Like I said, I'll be back in from time to time and everything. Of course, as always, I'll be giving everybody the tips and updates on sports. Once again, with Breast Cancer Month, we're basically at the end. Fellas, get filled up. Women get filled up too, but not at the strip club.
What would you do if you knew your daddy loved you? A lot of fatherlessness going on out there. Let's all get together on this platform, on this show to make it not so. Oh, and happy Halloween. I just wanted to thank everybody who tunes in today, tomorrow, and beyond. All the people who have been on the show throughout the year. This is our 52nd episode. That means we have been doing these for 1 full year straight, people. So give yourselves a hand because I could not do this all by myself. This is the most wonderful time I've ever had doing any project that I've ever done in my entire life.
Join and like Daddies Matter Too on Facebook. We're not anti-moms, we're just pro-dads.
A man fathers a child, then transitions into a woman, does that terminate his fatherhood rights?
I don't think it terminates it because he is the father, even though he, as a father, feel like he was born into the wrong body. So I don't know. So I imagine, yeah, he's the father. He should still retain his rights.
Of course, yes, it does. If he's going to transition into a female, that means that he's given up all rights to being a male. So that means that he can no longer be a father to that child if that's what he chose to do.
Wow. You started off with a question just like right out the park. I mean, like, man. So I went in, every time you ask a question, I always go and research it to see this story. And I saw the story. There's this dude, this now lady that, wow. How do I feel about it? I don't have any feelings about it because, wow.
Let's go to Albie. Albie, what say you? If a man fathers a child and transitions into a woman, does that terminate his fatherhood right?
If a man voluntarily, does that surgery and has it removed his manhood, I feel like at that point, they don't want to be seen as any type of male figure, whether it be daddy, brother, son. So for that child to walk up and say, hey, daddy, I know that's a conversation that they have to have, but from the outside looking in, I don't think that person would want to be called daddy.
There's things that are just straight innate to a mother that you cannot teach a man, period.
Yeah.
So,
like breastfeeding.
I don't know, I'm going to just go to the law because I've pondered this and I've never had any real dialogue with it. So it's just fun to hear you guys talk about it.
I think Derek makes a great point. I think I went out and continued to research on this, and the court actually ruled on this, that the father did lose the right to be considered a father.
Are you having fun at the pop-up marketplace?
Yes.
That's what's up. What's your talent? What are you doing today over there?
I'm supporting my Nana. She's Sharon, so I'm basically here for her and kind of buy stuff from the people, but I'm just here to support her.
So what's your talent? What did you do today?
I make handmade bow ties. So
okay,
bow ties basically, and then I started making baby bibs by request, and venture out and do other things. So I just got another request to do some purses. So
that's what's up. That's what's up. Well, I give you a hand right there on that one. Well, thanks for supporting, the team over there live. And tell the people where they can find you. Tell the people where they can see your work. Let's get you some contracts, girl.
Definitely. So I'm online, so I had to get my information because I don't know by heart.
It's all good.
So basically, you can hit me up on Instagram. It's amrose.amroses. Simple. Also, I'm on Facebook. Same thing, amrose.amroses. Or if you go online right now, I'm with Square Up, and that's also going to be just squareup.com/amrose bow ties.
This reminds me like when you would go to church and your parents would just put you in front of adults and you like all of a sudden have the meal, everybody's like kind of,
go on, baby,
hey,
do the dance.
doing today?
Do the dance, baby, do the dance. So tell the people your name and what you're doing at Pop-Up Marketplace today.
Well, my name is Kay Spencer, owner of hergems.com, and we're pretty much a boutique. 10% of our proceeds go to helping single parents out with job preparation. And currently, we're working on getting a shelter. So that's what we're trying to do right now because it's an issue that seems to be overlooked. I've been a single parent, watched my mom struggle as a single parent. So it's time to put that to the forefront. And Daddies Matter Too. It's a beautiful experience, especially for new business owners like me that fascinated in the past. It was just like really uplifting to other people, especially like Miss Brenda.
Jesse, Dr. J, if you are on trial for murder, should you take the stand in your own defense?
Wow. Man, it depends on who I murdered. I don't know.
Right.
If I did, I don't need to consult with OJ on that one.
He said OJ. It is never a good idea for me to take the stand on nothing, not a parking ticket, not a nothing. Okay, because I ain't read enough books. I still use words like ain't. Okay, I am no good in the courtroom. I am no good in the courtroom, y'all.
Yeah.
Don't call me. Listen, but I feel like if you committed murder, you're about to do life. So, I mean, what can they do to you? Like, how much more can they give you? I mean, electric chair.
You want to get it out.
If you're doing life,
yeah.
if you get snagged for murder and they got proof and they got you, you ain't getting out.
Right. Yeah, pretty much.
You ain't getting
Well, I
out. So
mean-
you might as well go in front of the judge and say some wild stuff. Let him hit you with 3 more years just for the hell of it. At least you got a story to tell when you're on the inside.
No.
Ow. Stop. Okay. Okay. Here's the thing. If you're gonna represent yourself, you're gonna have to look at a number of things. You're gonna have to look at your background history. Where do you come from? Have you ever been in any trouble before? Is there any indication that you may be a sociopath, psychopath, or any of those things? Have you been diagnosed? What are your school records? They're going to look at everything that you do. But here's the thing. The thing is that we have an adversarial system. Our system isn't based off of who's guilty or not guilty. Excuse me. Our system is based off of who has the most compelling argument. So if you're going to argue or polemicize or be polemic, you're going to have an articulation that causes whomsoever is in the courtroom to be able to believe that you are believable. So it's all about giving the most compelling argument to see if you're believable. So based upon that, I would be willing, because I've seen it happen before, I would be willing to represent myself. I'll do it.
Hello. How you doing, lady?
What's up?
I'm just doing my first podcast.
That's what's up. So what's your name and what are you doing at Pop-Up Marketplace today?
So I own Ezex Cosmetics. I own a cosmetics company. I'm an esthetician. We just actually moved to Las Vegas from Long Beach about 3 months ago.
Esthetician, I like that.
And people just coming up. We didn't know anyone, so everyone's just coming up, talking to us, meeting us. So I think just meeting new people and getting our name out there was probably the best memories.
Was the chicken there?
The chicken costume?
Yes.
There was someone's granddaughter was running around in a chicken costume yesterday.
Yes, that was yesterday. Yeah, it was yesterday. That's what's up. That's what's up. Well, I'm glad you were there, and I'm glad you were there to support everybody and just be in the house and help fill up the building. I'm sure you made some sales.
Yeah, it was a lot of good. We did pretty good. So.
Tell the people where they can find you if they're looking for you.
Exactly. I was just going to say
I have a website. www.ezexcosmetics.com, and Ezex is EEZX.
Well, she's like, what's going on? Welcome to our shenanigans.
Right.
We are here just celebrating our 52nd episode of Daddies Matter Too. And I'm happy that we're doing it at the Pop-Up Marketplace. So tell the people what you've done today and what brings you to my Pop-Up Marketplace.
Hi, my name is Portia. I make natural soaps and spa products. They're all natural. They're skin treats. I started, my son had eczema real bad. So 8 to 9 years now. And my only other option was really expensive, treatments. So they told me my other option was to make soap. So I learned how to make soap. I only use natural ingredients. There's no artificial colorings or anything like that. So today I brought a lot of exfoliating things like sugar scrubs and loofah.
Do you have facial scrubs?
I do. As far as I made a scrub this time. It was made of shea butter. It was Himalayan salt and olive oil and things like that. So it was wasn't really abrasive, but it was enough to get off my skin and things like that.
Yeah. That sounds nice.
Shea butter is the truth.
Well, look, it sounds really nice. Well, listen, I know you got a website. I know you on Instagram or somewhere. So tell the people where they can find you.
Okay, so far I'm on Facebook and it's called Eclectic. It's spelled with the X at the end. So it's LECTIX. And it's on Facebook. I will, within the next coming weeks, I'll have an Instagram and everything else. I'll be up and ready.
That's what's up. That's what's up. We look forward. I look forward to seeing you online, girl. And thanks for tuning in with us.
Congratulations. Yes.
Thank you guys also. You guys have a great one. Thanks so much. Have a good one.
All right. She must have warned everybody. She's like, Bobby on the line. Make sure you spell that, okay?
I hope y'all having a great time at Pop-Up Marketplace.
We're having a fabulous time. We're
That's what's up.
Tired and we're having fun. We needed something to do. So I grabbed hubby here so he helps us with the little business that we have.
Okay, well, tell us more about that business. What y'all got over there?
Well, what I do is I sell swim cover-ups that you can use to wear over your clothing. Say you're going out, you don't have time to change clothes, you can just cover it. And also my swimwear, you can use as lingerie at night. So it's like 3 1.
Nice. You're a lucky man over there.
Right.
You see him nodding? That's a happy man right there. Well, I want to thank you guys for supporting us and coming on the live show.
And you're quite welcome. This is exciting. We just moved here to Vegas, and Vegas is #1.
Okay, that's what's up. Well, I'm out in Brooklyn, New York. We all from different places over here. I think Bobby's the only one in Vegas, right?
Yes, I am.
And I'm from Cherry Hill, New Jersey, and hubby's from Gary, Indiana. So I got the best.
Okay. I see.
Next door to Chicago.
Well, tell the people where they can find all these great things that you got going on. So maybe if they want to partake, they can do so.
Well, we don't have a website set up yet, but we do have Instagram. It's MB, like Mike Baker .boutique and things, and that's on Instagram.
Oh man, Instagram is where it's at. Instagram is where it's at.
Set up and running, and right now I'm a little bit behind the power curve, but I'm getting up to speed as soon as I can.
Okay, hey, I'm sure you'll fit in real smoothly, man. Hello, young lady. How you doing today?
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing great. You look lovely, by the way.
Thank you. Thank you.
So what brought you to Pop-Up Marketplace today?
Well, I'm an independent consultant for paparazzi jewelry. I sell nickel and lead free jewelry and for $5.
That is I've heard of paparazzi. Yeah. It's becoming a big thing in New York right now.
Oh, okay. Yeah. When I first started, it's been about 2 years now. I was just kind of slow in running and getting it off the ground, but now I'm getting it off the ground. And at first, a lot of people didn't hear about it or know about it. Now it's like
everybody
knows now.
Is this piece you have on from one of your collections?
Yes, it is. The earrings and the necklace. Yes.
Well, listen. Tell the people where they can find you so they can partake in that.
Okay, I have my website. It's Styles by D at stylesbyd2 at .com. That's my website to sell my jewelry, and my email address is stylesbyd2 at gmail.com.
That's what's up. That's what's up, man. And you've been doing it for 2 years. You go ahead, girl. You show them how to do it.
Yeah.
She was trying to punk me or something.
No, I just got
somebody got getting punked. Welcome, sir. How you doing today?
I'm getting punked, man. You gonna pull me off the show floor and bring me in here?
So listen. Secretly, we have your car, and it's in the back. Don't worry, okay?
All right.
When you step out, the car that's on fire, just go with it, okay?
I gotta tell you this, so you know, I took a lift here, so I don't know.
Right. Well, your lift is in a whole heap of trouble.
Okay. Got his car.
So what's up, man? What brings you to Pop-Up Marketplace today?
What brings me is I'm one of the event organizers. This is our third year. Me and my team, Sharon and Louise, we started this with a vision. We were vendors out at the military base for about 8 years. We kind of came together collectively and say, let's venture out and try this outside of the military and see what the private sector has.
Okay, that's what's up, man. That is what's up. And I've been following Miss Sharon and Pop-Up Marketplace for a little while now. So I've been seeing a few things and seeing how it works. And now we got Brenda Brown over there live. And yeah, man, I appreciate you jumping in with us.
No problem.
Was that at Nellis Air Force Base?
Exactly. We started vendorship there. I started myself with the motorcycle apparel. I started with that an African American started. He was a ex Navy. Started a helmet line. It was called a Puma helmet. I started with that, and I branched off into motorcycle accessories and met Sharon and Louise there, and that's when we started talking collectively. We had similar backgrounds with event coordinating and planning, and we just brought it together, and here's the results.
Outstanding. Well, congratulations to you.
Congratulations.
I'll see you around because I am local to Las Vegas, and I'll be asking you where we get your info.
Yeah, well, he's an event coordinator over there, right? That's what you said.
Well, I'm double dipping. I'm an event coordinator and also on vendor booth, EMC, Everything Motorcycle. So if you go to our webpage, actually, if you go to Eventbrite, it's still active, and you link to our webpage, Marketplace Las Vegas. It'll have a vendor list of names and owners, and I'm EMC, Everything Motorcycle.
Yo, my company use Eventbrite too. I thought we were the only ones.
No, it's an effective platform. We tried it last year, and the results are outstanding because it actually let us gauge our audience, and it gave us real-time email. People were commenting, people were interested. We actually signed up 3 vendors from Eventbrite, so it's effective.
I agree. Well, man, I want to thank you for joining in, like I said, and man, just keep doing what you're doing, man. You got something going over there, and from what I can see, man, some good things coming, man. Some good things coming. You got a lot of vendors from everywhere, different type of people. They all got products or services. That's pretty awesome, man. So kudos to you.
I appreciate a roundtable and chopping it up with you guys, and I look forward to our next and doing the same thing.
Oh yeah.
All right, man. Continued success.
All right,
thank you guys. You have a great night, man.
Enjoy your day.
Yes, sir.
Alvy is like cigarettes, just cool.
I think Brenda ran out of people. I think she ran out of people.
Watch this.
That's
a lot of vendors, man. They got a lot of vendors over there.
Yeah. The pop-up marketplace is huge. Las Vegas is in the midst of a big growth spurt. We have went, since I got here, over 1 million people up to 3 million people, and the city isn't getting any bigger. It's just getting more crowded.
Well, hello.
Hello. What's your name?
Oh, I've never done this before. This is cool. I'm Henri.
Okay. That's what's up. I love your energy and your look.
Oh man,
right?
Thank you.
Yeah, man. So what brings you to Pop-Up Marketplace today?
Oh well, I was blessed with this opportunity by Sharon Phoenix to showcase my kids. I work with special needs individuals, and we say special abilities, ranging from, I just take everybody. I mean, whatever the need is, they have the desire to dance, sing, act, perform, showcase their talent. And some of them, they don't even know they have a talent until they get out there and shine. And the best—
That's everybody.
Yes, all of our special needs. Yes.
Yeah, everybody.
But yeah, I just wanted to create a platform. I was a ballerina back in the day, and I was diagnosed with rheumatoid arthritis. Ended my career, so I just, I just said this was my test, and now I have a testimony to get back through the arts, and they performed yesterday, and we've been all over Vegas, so we're just gonna do it, and we're called Kisses for Kids.
That's what's up. I actually did see a couple of the kids perform in some of the live videos, and they did so well. So if what I saw you had a part in, kudos to you.
Yes.
Well, tell the people where they can find you one more time, just so they know, if they're looking for a service or they have a child that needs some, services, let them know where they can find you.
Okay, well, I'm the founder of Kiss Is Kids. It's KISS, IS, number 4, ID, Z as in zebra. So that would be kissesforkids.org. Okay. And the phone number is 702-879-KIDS, KIDZ.
That is what's up.
You can reach me.
That's a beautiful thing. That's a beautiful thing, man. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep that energy.
Amen.
Keep that smile, girl. Because you're giving me all kind of life right now. So keep going. Okay.
Okay. And remember, we're removing the dis out of disability, right?
Yes.
Yes. Amen.
All right.
Thank you.
Have a great night.
Okay. You too. Oh, that was cool.
How you doing, young lady?
I'm doing good.
That's what's up. Did you perform today?
No, not today.
Not today. So what's your talent? Because I know you got a talent. You over there with all them people.
I can dance and I can sing.
You can dance? Okay, that's what's up. How old are you?
I'm 12.
Oh, okay. That's what's up. Have you had fun today?
Yes.
Yeah, what was your favorite part?
Being able to sell things.
Okay. Okay. I see you. She said selling stuff. I'm making money. Yeah, go ahead. What you gonna do with your part of the money, huh? You gonna get yourself a bike or something?
I'm gonna save it up.
Yeah, you gonna get some new Jordans. You gonna get a new dress.
No, I'm gonna plan ahead and save for college.
So tell the people what's your name and what brought you to Pop Up Marketplace today.
Okay, so my name is Jenny West, and I own Peaceful Events. So it's an event company that does casino parties, balloon decor, I've got a photo booth, any kind of event, entertainment, decorations, or rentals. And so my pop-up was obviously looking for places to just the people know that I exist and what I do. And I've been doing it actually for a year now. I started last September with her, and but every year, and I do her balloons for the outside, so people can kind of see us up there. So
yeah,
so we got that fun thing going there.
That's what's up. You're gonna be a whole Party City Part 2, right?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I get to party for a living. You know, so.
That's what's up. That's always fun. That's always fun. So I know they're probably shutting down over there, but at this time, right? So
yeah.
What was your favorite part of today?
Well, today's pretty quiet. So it's like a quiet day. We can just kind of relax and just kind of chill after 3 days and kind of get to know some of your neighbors.
That sounds like a favorite part to me. Yeah. Well, tell the people where they can find you if they're looking for your services.
So I am on Facebook, I'm on Instagram, I'm on LinkedIn, and of course I have a website. So you can go to peacefulevents.com is the website. Instagram is it's peaceful_events. If you want to look me up on Instagram, see some of the work that I do. Same with Peaceful Events on Facebook at Casino Party Event.
How are you able to get helium at this time?
Oh, that's a really good question. I have a helium tank that I can't get filled. So if anybody wants helium, I have to go buy those dinky little tanks. Helium's for doctors and medical research, and then the big companies that already have them. So if somebody wants helium from me, I just charge a lot because it costs me a lot. So I usually just use air.
Hey, Michelle.
Hey there, how are you?
I'm doing great, girl. I see you doing your thing over there.
I'm trying.
I seen you going live. I seen the kids. I seen the chicken. Brenda Brown running around.
Yeah, the chicken was not playing. This lady is saying, I'm going to dress up like a chicken, and then I'm going to go outside, and I'm going to tell everybody, don't be a chicken, come to Pop Up. And I really heard her say it, but I didn't really
believe it.
And then all of a sudden, I'm watching her put on this chicken outfit, and it's like, oh shit, she's.
So what's up, Michelle? You want to tell these people where they can find you and what you do?
Oh, what do I not do? Okay. My breadwinner is Divine Inspiration, Home Decor and Gifts. And with that, it is home decor and gift items with an inspirational message, catered to uplift, inspire, and encourage. I teach candle making classes, and I also do custom candles with either your logo or your message. I put scriptures on. And in addition to that, of course, Pop Up. We do that quarterly, where we reach out to the local small business owners. And as a give back, we reach out to a nonprofit organization. So that's our community outreach.
Go ahead, girl. Go ahead. I know they love you over there. You giving some of these people they startup. You're giving some of these people their first exposure, and that's got to feel great on your end.
It does, because I've been in business since '99, but I actually went full time in 2004, and having doing various expos here and trade shows here, and we end up looking at each other, twiddling our thumbs, and nothing. And I'm going, something has to be better. So why can't we build a community of business owners? Because business has changed. So it's not like where it used to be. You're just going to pop up a table and say that people are going to come. This is not a dream. So we have to really get out there and be creative in order to build our business network.
Hi, I'm Cindy. I'm with Real Time. I'm your pain lady.
Oh, I know you. Yes, real time. I know this boutique, y'all. Go ahead. I'm sorry to interrupt. Tell the people your name again and what you do.
No problem. Thank you very much for having me. My name's Cindy Solis. I actually have been a Real Time vendor now for about 6 years. I got started because of my debilitating migraines that I've had for 40 years. And my pain specialist nurse gave me my first packet and said, try this for your next migraine. When it worked, I called her and I said, oh my goodness, I need this for me, but I also need it for everybody else in pain.
Great name. It stood out to me and I remember it. So yeah, you're onto something great.
Well, the company named it Real Time because that's exactly how it works.
In real time.
And within minutes.
That's what's up.
Wow.
Freakishly amazing. So you put it on, your aches or pains, head to toe, mild to severe, and relief is literally in minutes.
Well, tell people where they can. Tell people where they can find you and this beautiful relief.
Yes, I actually have a kiosk at the Galleria Mall here on Sunset in Las Vegas, Henderson, and we sell daily mall hours. And then I also sell out of my home. I'm lucky enough to be renter of a home that has commercial area. So I have my fence, and I go to military bowling classics. I do Nellis Air Force Base. I'm hitting up anything I can, wherever I can. I always travel by either my walker or my scooter because I am specially abled. And so with that being said, I'm able to get around wherever I need to be. Nothing slows me down. I'm here to get people out of pain.
I like how you took the dis out of disabled, girl. Go ahead. Go ahead. Do your thing. Do your thing. Represent.
Yes.
Well, I appreciate you coming on to the show.
Thank you for having me. This has been a blessing. You know, you guys are awesome. I appreciate y'all putting us out there. Like,
yeah, man. Yeah, of course. Look, we love small business. We love people who love people. You know what I mean? And and that's just what it is. You know, that's what we're about. Guys, again, I've thanked everybody on the show, and I'm going to thank you, and I'm going to keep thanking you, because without y'all, we wouldn't get to the point where we are. You can follow us. And when I say us, I mean Daddies Matter Too at Coffee Time Comedy on Instagram. YouTube. Instagram, it's all the same thing, guys. Just look up the hashtag, type it in your search bar, Coffee Time Comedy, 3 words. And on that note, I'm out of here, y'all. I'm your boy Albie, and I'll see you next time. Peace, y'all.
Albie, bye.
Are you ready?
Hey, everybody. It's your girl, Brenda Brown, a.k.a. The Chocolate Child, up here in the social media skies to bring you guys one of the best comedy game shows on the internet. That's right, you guys. Sauced in the City Super Comedy Game Show is where comedians come together to earn money with their funny to be split in the end. It's always a good time, always a good cast, always a good time to make friends. But beware, because not everybody makes it to the top 3. So tune in, you guys, every Monday, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, to see if your friendly friends can make it to the top 3. It's always a good time between them and me. Trivia, games, comedy, you name it, we've got it. Tune in, everybody. It's gonna be a great time.